Welcome, I'm TSC Tyler, and today is another episode of Madden CFM, Broncos CFM. I couldn't contain myself. I had to come back and do another one. And in this one, we got two more trades. The first one, as in the title, is a trade for, for whatchamacallit, I'm trying to think. It's for a rookie. And it's for a corner here. It's Marshon Lattimore. Let's see if this goes through. It's halfway, so it isn't that bad. But he's a really good player, and he's someone that's going to be very good in the future. And then he's going to be our slot corner, if we can get him. I don't know if this is a little much to get him, but we get Marshon Lattimore anyways. Let's go over his stats before we go on to the next trade. Alright, so he's our slot corner, and he has 94 speed, 82 man coverage, 83 zone coverage, 93 acceleration, 88 agility, 87 press, 74 tackle, 90 jumping, and 70 hit power. So it's a fairly decent card. It's one that can be worked on in the future, and it's one that I like. And then our second trade isn't going to be for anything special. It's actually just going to be to get rid of some cap room and to get a draft pick. I'm going to be trading Malik Watson, I think his name is. And I'm just going to try to get a first here. And then I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna try to find a team that needs a right tackle. Ooh, that's our top need. Really? Are you telling me that they are set? They are set, and that's their top need. Alright, the Rams need me. The Ravens need me. So I'm gonna go for a second round pick here. And then I'm just going to hope this goes through. Alright, so the first round pick is going to be closer, actually. So it's about halfway. Or it's a little bit more than halfway, actually. So we're going to go ahead and offer... We're not going to offer Shaquille Barrett. But, actually, I'm going to look Tyler Davidson. I'm going to see who's interested in him. And then maybe we can get someone, because he's a pretty young guy. He'll get us some cap room. That's pretty good, actually. It's really good. But that's what I was trying to do. Left end, no. Corner. Now we can see if anybody's interested in Langley. Is anyone interested in Langley? No. I don't want to trade away Roby, but if I have to, I will. I don't know how much I'll go for below this. Now I guess I'll go for this right here. I don't know how much I want to do this, but if that doesn't go through, I'm just gonna leave it alone, and then I'm actually just gonna Malink or something like that, Watson, and then I want this to go through, but if it doesn't, I'm just gonna go for the third round pick. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. I just want someone right now. Alright, now I'm just gonna trade whoever. This guy right here, Kasim. And then the worst pick I can find after that, because this is getting ridiculous and I just want to pick. Alright, so we get a third round pick, so we get some more picks, and then maybe we can do something with them in the future. But for now, that's gonna do it. Let's go ahead and look at our negotiations that we have to do. Von Miller, Matt Paradis, Shaquille Barrett. I might just trade for Matt Paradis and Shaquille Barrett and then try to trade away Von Miller. Don't think I want to do that, but that's something that I might have to do. I'm going to go ahead and offer a deal to Matt Paradis because I want him to stay on the team. Alright, I think that's a fair deal. Alright, now Shaquille Barrett, offer him something. Alright, that's what I'm offering. And then I'm going to offer McManus something. Oh, I can't offer that. But then I'm just going to hold off on some offers, and then that's basically going to be it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do weekly training. And then it doesn't really matter. Garrett Bowles, I'm going to change it from Bradley Roby now, because I have a corner ahead of him. Marshawn Lattimore isn't really good yet. Trying to look for someone with quicker development traits. And then this time I'm going to put it on Justin Simmons because he's someone that we're also trying to develop. So that's going to do it for the weekly training. And now we're going to go ahead and play the game. Alright, so we got through that, and then now we're playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they seem like they're decent. We're 85 overall, so we've been gaining a little bit of overall over the past couple of weeks, so I think that's pretty good. We're gonna go in our all white jerseys, and they're going to be in their all red jerseys. I gotta go ahead and pick my playbook here. The Washington Redskins playbook. I want to kick. So I think the fact that we have an 85 overall is pretty good as of right now. I mean, I want to get a little bit higher in the future, but it is what it is. One thing I don't want to happen is I don't want to run out of cap, because that's the only bad thing about this team, is that their cap is like, it starts off at like 20 or like 18 million, so I can't be like too reckless with my spending, otherwise I'm not going to be able to like have this team for very long. What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to have this team for like 2 seasons, and then I'm going to start another one, and then next time I'm going to start one with a team that's like absolutely terrible and needs a lot of work, and then I just like do a lot of work or something. And then use the draft and stuff to my advantage, and that one might be a little bit longer. But they just went down the field and drove on us, so that's not very good. First down and 10 for us at the 26-yard line. Paxton Lynch is actually getting the start now. Hand off to Jamal Charles. Jamal Charles has a little bit of room to run, gets apparently only 1 yard. I thought he got more than that, but he didn't. And now another thing to know is that it is now the month of October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so everyone like on the sidelines is wearing pink. No. Are you serious? It's 14-0. And it's not even halfway through the first quarter. I don't know what it is, but I like in every game in Madden right now, I'm playing terrible, and I cannot like stop it. I think right now I need someone who's more efficient at throwing, and someone that, I don't know. So I just subbed out Paxton Lynch for Trevor Siemian, and then I just subbed out Jamal Charles for CJ Anderson. I don't know what I'm doing. I just need to get something happening. Virgil Green is open, gets the catch, and gets 7. All right, Randall Cobb with the catch. Randall Cobb gets around 9 yards. So, pretty good play from Simeon. So, I might actually, depending how this goes, I might run with Simeon going forward. The only bad thing is that Lynch is a better scrambler. But Simeon's a better thrower, I think. Alright, we're going to go run a screen here because they're backing off. Alright, Sanders gets the play, and he gets a good gain of around 9. So Simeon's doing pretty well on this drive. Alright, another first down and 10. CJ Anderson is in the backfield. CJ Anderson gets a handoff and gets stuffed. So our running game isn't working so far against this Tampa Bay defense. So we may have to rely on the pass here, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But I don't know. Oh. X is open to Demarius Thomas, gets 8 yards again. So Simeon's 5 for 5 for 42 yards. We're going to go ahead and run a read option here, which is kind of risky with Simeon. And we got stuffed, so I'm actually going to take a Brandon McManus field goal. I can't kick it. It's too, I was going to be short. Because it's 10-mile-an-hour winds against me. I can't kick against that. That's too much. But CJ Anderson gets to the outside, and that is enough for a first down. I would have kicked that, but it was just the wind was too far against me. Ooh, Demarius Thomas has burnt him. Good throw from Simeon, and now that is a Denver Broncos touchdown. Don't know if that's his first. That is his first career touchdown pass. That's crazy. Alright, we get the ball back again. But that was crazy. That was the first touchdown pass I've thrown to Simeon, but never mind that. Alright, CJ Anderson with the handoff. CJ Anderson gets a good gain of around 8. So he gets us a little breathing room from the 3-yard line to the 11. Alright, now 2nd down and 2 for the Broncos. Simeon hands off to CJ Anderson. CJ Anderson finds a hole and gets another good gain of around 8. So now it's a first down for the Broncos, and they're almost at the 20-yard line. Alright, a first down and 10, play action for Simeon. Simeon finds Virgil Green for a gain of 7 yards. A 2nd down and 4. Simeon hands off to Anderson, and Anderson gets the first down on a gain of 7. So the Broncos are moving so far. Alright, this is going to be the last play before halftime. Let's see, can they get it off? They do get it off. Simeon's rolling out. Simeon takes off, and Simeon gets a gain of 7. Alright, so now the Broncos are at their own 40-yard line. And it's a 2nd and 3, and Simeon's in the gun with CJ Anderson. Trevor Simeon throws it to Demarius Thomas. Demarius Thomas has some room to run. Demarius Thomas is at the 10, and he is in the end zone for the tie game with 1:50 left in the 2nd quarter. So what I think is happening here is that, I don't know, is that Simeon is doing the best against the Tampa Bay secondary right now, and he might be the one who gets the starting job. Ooh, Simeon got tracked down. That wasn't good. That wasn't good. Alright, 40 seconds left in the half. We're going to try to run one more play as quick as we can, and then Emmanuel Sanders gets a catch, And Emmanuel Sanders does not get out of bounds, so we have to call a timeout. 32 seconds left at their 44-yard, at our own 44-yard line. Down by 7. We got it. They intercepted us. Oh my god. Whenever I try to get aggressive is when I mess up, and that's why we're down by 28 points. Or not by 28 points. By 14 points going into halftime. Oh. No, we're not down by 14 points. We are down by 7 points. Alright, so it could have been worse. At least we made up for our mistakes. And now we get the ball back, down by 7. Hand off to Anderson. Anderson has some room to run, and Anderson gets 6 yards. So Anderson has had a pretty good day now. I don't know why I benched Jamal Charles in the first quarter. I just did. Anderson with another handoff, and this time Anderson does not get enough yards to get the first down. It's now 3rd and inches. We're going with the same play to CJ Anderson. He fumbled, but we got it, and we got the first down. Now I'm putting back in Jamal Charles because CJ Anderson started slowing down. And he got rocked on that play. So we're just going to sit him down real quick. And this is a good thing about having dual running backs. One is a power back, the other is a speed back, but both of them are really good running backs. I swear I thought we got something on that play. Did we get 1 yard? What the heck is going on? Jamal Charles is doing terribly. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. He is doing bad. He has 3 rushes for -1 yards, so I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with him right now. Oh, it's 4th and 12, so do I punt the ball away, or do I... Yeah, I'm gonna punt. Riley Dixon, do we have the wind with us? We don't, but I'm still gonna do backspin anyways. It's a decent punt from Riley Dixon. He's gonna field it at the 20. Oh my god. I swear, if they score, I don't know if we have a chance. Because I am doing terribly in all Madden games right now. Or Madden. I don't know what it is. Demaryius Thomas on the left, Emmanuel Sanders on the right, Simeon under center. Emmanuel Sanders laying out and making that nice grab. Simeon is 11 for 13 with 3 touchdowns and only 1 interception. Alright, Emmanuel Sanders is 1-on-1. I don't know who that corner is, but I'm pretty sure he had him beat. Why? That we needed to get that play off. I know that was a touchdown if we could have gotten it off. Alright, Jamal Charles is in the backfield, 2nd and 17. Pitch to Jamal Charles. Jamal Charles has some open room. Jamal Charles gets 8 yards, so now it's a 3rd and 9, or 3rd and 10. Alright, so now Demaryius Thomas in the slot, Randall Cobb's out wide, Emmanuel Sanders out wide. And the pass is going to Demaryius Thomas over the middle. And we fit it through the gap. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. We're down by 14 once again, but we have the ball in their territory. So anything is easily possible right now. Randall Cobb and Emmanuel Sanders. Dorial Green Beckham is one that we're going to try to find over the middle. We find him at the 9-yard line. So Trevor Simeon almost has 300 yards passing. Alright, now a first and goal at the 9-yard line from Jamal Charles. Jamal Charles is gonna get the handoff from Simeon, and he gets rocked. What is it? It's not even our line. I would say that it's our line, but our line, CJ Anderson has rushed for over 40 yards on that one drive, and Jamal Charles gets out to the edge. Jamal Charles breaks it off, and Jamal Charles gets a touchdown, and now we are within 7 points of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are also 2-1. And they get a field goal this time, so this is something that we can easily make it. We can easily make it a really tight game now. Alright, we throw it away, even though we could have gotten it to Virgil Green. I didn't want to thread the needle in, or I don't want to thread the needle there. Alright, we gotta score very quickly here, because I don't want to risk, like, having our defense, like, have to do everything. Alright, Emmanuel Sanders over the middle for 4 yards. It's not very good. It's not very good. Alright. 3rd down and 6 for us. Jamal Charles gets the first down. And now Virgil Green with the catch over the middle. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the game. It's a tie game. Or not a tie game, we're down by 10. Jamal Charles gets a reception, and Jamal Charles does not get out of bounds, so that's not good at all. Alright, so Demaryius Thomas, I need to get out of bounds here. Oh, over the middle, Randall Cobb. I'm gonna spike it. Or I'll hit 2-minute warning. One of the two will happen. So it's gonna hit 2-minute warning. Alright, so we really need our defense to step up, because if they do not, then we will have no chance whatsoever at winning this game. Alright, Dorial Green-Beckham. Dorial Green-Beckham gets out at the 3-yard line. So I don't know if I want to pitch it. I'm going to go ahead and try to pitch it. Even though I think it's too far away to pitch it, I'm going to do that anyways. And we get the block on the outside. Jamal Charles is free, and Jamal Charles gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. Even though he hasn't rushed for a lot of yards this game, he has gotten 2 touchdowns on the day. We get a turnover. We got the ball back. Whoa, that's crazy. So after all this, we're only 3 points off. Jamal Charles gets a first down. After all of this, we're only 3 points off of tying this game and bringing it into overtime, and only a touchdown away from winning it. Whoo, Jamal Charles. As you can see from the bottom, we have the upper hand when it comes to field possession, or time of possession. Okay, CJ Anderson is back in the backfield. Pitch to CJ Anderson, and CJ Anderson needs to get this truck, and CJ Anderson does get the truck, but he only gets 1 yard from it. So him and Jamal Charles have around the same rushing totals. I need to take my time here, because if I don't get this first down, then we have to give it back to them with a little bit of time left. Demaryius Thomas holds on over the middle. Great play. And I still have 3 timeouts. I need to take my time here, because if I don't take my time, then they'll have too much time. But I just can't make any mistakes here. Alright, Virgil Green's open over the middle. Virgil Green is in the end zone. 23 seconds left. They have 3 timeouts though, so they can still do something. Nothing happens. We win the game 42-38. So it's a really good episode. Simeon went off. See, after Paxton Lynch threw that pick six, I was like, that was a really bad throw from him. I just got to go to Simeon and see what happens. And man, did Simeon show up. 389 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. And then he had 7 yards on the ground, but C.J. Anderson had 39 yards on the ground with 10 rushes, and Charles had 30 yards on the ground with 9 rushes, but he also had 2 touchdowns. So it was a good game from both of them. Demaryius Thomas went off with 7 receptions for 270 yards and 3 touchdowns. But Emmanuel Sanders got in there. Virgil Green got some good receptions. Randall Cobb didn't really have a game as like the first game, I think. But Jamal Charles still got 2 receptions, and Dorial Green Beckham still got 2 receptions. But overall, I think it was a good game. And then on defense, we got no sacks on the day. No tackle for losses, apparently. We got 1 fumble from Jahari Lattimore. Did Marshawn Lattimore do anything? He got 4 tackles. I don't think he broke anything up. We got 1 pass deflection from Brandon Marshall. We got 1 forced fumble, and then Jamari Lattimore also got it too. And then nothing else happened. And then I don't think anyone. Yeah, we got 6 extra points made. They got 5, and then they kicked a field goal also. How many times did we punt? We punted 1 time. They punted 1 time. Whatever. Whew, that was crazy though. That was not what I expected, because in the last game it was the exact opposite. It was a defensive showout, and it was 10-7 that we won. But this one was crazy. It was 42-38. But from that, I think I can say that Trevor Siemian has won the starting job. The running back competition now is going to be kind of tight. I think I'm just going to end up using them both and then just subbing one of them in at a time. But before we go, I'm just going to go ahead and scout some more players. I'm going to go ahead and scout this free safety. He may work. I'm going to go ahead and add him anyways. I scouted any of you? I scouted all of those. And Beecham. That's actually really good for a first rounder. That's way better. I'm gonna take you off because yeah. And then we're gonna go for a left tackle. Angel Kinney, Tyrone Cobb. That's not very good. No. And then we ran out of scouting points, so that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and if you like this video, and if you want more videos like this. And I will see you all in the next video.